What is up, awesome people of the internet? Guys, for the first time in WNBA history, every single preseason game will be broadcast or streamed. That means national access, free WNBA League Pass access, the entire thing. Not just that, guys, we have some of the biggest names in the league. They're coming home. Jackie, Jewel, Arike at Notre Dame, Kaitlin Clark at Iowa, Angel Reese at LSU, Sabrina Ionescu at Oregon. All of them lighting up the same courts that they played on that made them legends. But preseason isn't just about that. It's also our chance to take a fresh look at the new faces, the new jerseys, and an expansion team that is ready to make some noise this WNBA season. So, if you want to know what team looks like they're going to be unstoppable already, what teams already look like they're scrambling for talent, well, preseason is your opportunity to do that before opening night. So let's go over the entire preseason slate, who's playing where, how you can watch those games for free, and what it all really means for the 2025 WNBA season. So let's dive in, but make sure to grab your calendar because you may need to write down some of these dates. Okay, first up, we have this upcoming Friday. We will see Paige Beckers, the #1 overall pick, suit up for the Dallas Wings for the first time, guys. And her and Arike Gumbawale and crew are going up against the Las Vegas Aces, 2-time WNBA champs at Notre Dame's Purcell Pavilion. All right, this is an opportunity to go against Jackie Young and Jewel Lloyd, two players who balled out at Notre Dame before ultimately becoming WNBA stars. This game will be broadcasted on Ion Network at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can watch it for free on WNBA League Pass. Now, the reason why this game matters is, yes, this is a fantastic opportunity to see players return home. Arike, y'all remember some of the legendary shots that she had as a Notre Dame Fighting Irish player, right? Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, like these players meant a whole lot to the Notre Dame community. Also, when you go to the arena, they're in the banners, right? Because those names help to build Notre Dame into a legendary place, and I think it's awesome that they will be able to return back home. Also, this is going to be the first real look that we will have on Paige Beckers and how her game actually translates to the pros against one of the deepest backcourts in the W, which is going to be an awesome battle to end up watching. Again, that game is happening on Friday, I should say, and me, Mama, and Daddy will all be there. And at the same night, on a different court, Angel Reese is about to make Louisiana light up again. The Chicago Sky are taking on the Brazilian national team at LSU's PMAC Center. And this is going to be a great reunion for Angel Reese and to a lesser extent Hailey Van Lith. She did spend one season at LSU. While at the same time, this is a fantastic game to see Camila Cardoso play against her home squad, the Brazilian national team. This game will also be on Ion right after that first game at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, you will be able to watch it on WNBA League Pass as well. Now, the reason why this game matters is because the Sky have a very, very different roster from last year, and this is going to be our first glance at how good really is the Chicago Sky team going to be. Next up, we have Kaitlin Clark, who really is going to be the big name of the weekend. She's going to own the weekend, really, pretty much. On Saturday, May the 3rd, in Indiana, we will see Kaitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston take on a loaded Washington Mystics rookie squad featuring Sonia Citron, Kiki Ira-Affin, and Georgia Amore. That game will be available on NBA TV at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And that next day, on Sunday, May the 4th, may the 4th be with you for all of the Star Wars fans. Anyway, we will see on May the 4th at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. We will see Kaitlin Clark make her return on the basketball court where Indiana will face off against the Brazilian national team. That game will be on an ESPN platform. The actual channel is going to be TBD. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Why it matters? I mean, dog. You all know Kaitlin Clark is the biggest draw in basketball right now, and she's going to remind everybody why at the same arena where she shattered just about every single scoring record imaginable. Iowa was the start. Carver Hawkeye Arena was the start of the legend of Kaitlin Clark. And I think it's great that that game is going to happen. And good luck to everybody who's still trying to get tickets because, yeah, I'm sure that game is going to be rocking and rolling. So 2 games in 2 days, both nationally televised. The Fever are banking on Kaitlin and their new added roster of stars to lift this team not just into a playoff territory, but into a championship contending territory. And these 2 games will just help to show off if that dream is a reality or if it's just hype. Then we also have on May the 12th, the New York Liberty will be facing off in Oregon against the Toyota Antelopes. Now, the reason why this is important is because Sabrina Ionescu and Niara Sabally both played at Oregon. It's going to be a great chance to see them come back to their old stomping grounds where it all started. That game is going to be on at 10 p.m. Eastern time on May the 12th. Okay, again, is available on WNBA League Pass. We will also see a new team in a new era. The Golden State Valkyries will make their preseason debut on Tuesday, May the 6th against the LA Sparks. Kelsey Plum's first game with LA, by the way. And I'm excited to ultimately see this Golden State Valkyries team square up and actually hit the court. I think it's going to be fun. That game is going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern time. The reason why it matters is because this is bigger than just one game. This is Golden State's first opportunity to look at what their women's basketball team has to offer. And they're going to let us know. Are they going to be ready to compete in 2025 or will it be a painful learning curve? Either way, I think it's going to be really, really fun to watch that game happen. All right, so here's a rapid fire of some of the other games that you all may want to mark down. On May the 6th, we have the Minnesota Lynx versus the Chicago Sky. It's a rematch from last year's preseason classic that went viral even without a broadcast. Now that it is fully streamable, and I'm excited about that. On May the 6th, we will also see the Phoenix Mercury, the new look Phoenix Mercury, facing off against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm talking Alyssa Thomas, Kalia Copper, Satu Sabally versus the Las Vegas Aces. I think that's going to be a fun game. On May the 10th, we have the Indiana Fever versus the Atlanta Dream. Brittany Griner is going to debut for Atlanta alongside Brianna Jones. Again, there was some I still have wonder how exactly those two are going to work together. I'm excited to ultimately see those two make their debut. I think that should be really fun. Here's the deal. There's a whole lot more games, and I'm putting them on the screen right now, whole lot more games to watch for preseason, and all of them, with the exception of the Indiana Fever versus Brazil game, all of them, besides that game, all of them you will be able to watch on WNBA League Pass. For the Fever Brazil game, it'll be on ESPN, one of the ESPN platforms. So here's the deal. Let's be real, guys. This is not just preseason anymore for the WNBA. The WNBA is shifting to another gear. Just a couple of years ago, guys, you couldn't watch any preseason games. Whether it was on TV, whether it was the WNBA app, whatever. It was not an option, guys. We have evolved so much over the last 3 to 4 years, right? We're seeing bigger crowds at WNBA games, real money coming in. We're seeing these young players absolutely do their thing. And I'm excited to be able to watch every single game, besides one, on WNBA League Pass. Now, again, this is going to be available for free, so you do not have to sign up for WNBA League Pass, though I do advise you to pay for WNBA League Pass once the season actually starts, but you'll be able to try it out for free during preseason. And it's going to be a great opportunity to see an audition for the rookies. Like, for the rookies, this really is their audition. For the veterans, this is a possible warning shot preseason. The wave of new talent is here. And these vets, they can't rest on their laurels because teams that click early could possibly end up running the table. The ones that stumble might be in for a very rough May. Bottom line is, all the stars are suiting up in preseason, or at least that's what we're told right now. Every fan has access to these games, at least in America. I'm not sure exactly what the international thing is for WNBA League Pass, but in America, every fan has access. Every game matters, even though it's preseason, more than you think, because these players are trying to compete, not just for roster spots, but for positioning on the court. So Download your WNBA app. Get ready for free access to WNBA League Pass preseason, which tips off on May the 2nd. And trust me, you don't want to be the person finding out secondhand what happened. I will, of course, cover all the preseason games here on the channel. However, you could just watch them for yourself on WNBA League Pass for free. All right? Thank you all so much for rocking with me. I'm sitting down for a change. Let me know if y'all like this style of video. I may bring it back a little bit to supplement some of the morning stuff. Anyway, guys, that is the story. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Are y'all excited for preseason in the WNBA? Again, it starts on Friday, and me and Mama and Daddy will be reporting live from Notre Dame. Hope y'all excited about that. If y'all going to the game, hit me up. Hit me up. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.